Namaste. Stan accounts and people who stan celebrities and people like that kind of nature, you know, bit of a authority figure kind of bit, right? That's weird. I think there are going to be people who don't agree with me on this. I think there are people who likely are big fans of other people, and they're not going to like what I talk about today. But that's okay. I don't care. This is my opinion. Why do people hold like celebrities and I guess to generalize a little, why do people consider a person who has a certain skill or a certain quirk about them that a lot of people know about and a lot of people like, why do they hold them in a regard higher than themselves? And I don't care like what field this is, like a musician, an actor, a singer, a mathematician, a politician, a gynecologist. I don't know. Any career path. I don't understand why someone would look up to them so much and idolize them so much that they regard them higher than themselves. It's a weird thing, right? I don't get when people devote their time and energy and effort into making like a Twitter stan account, right? And they will argue to the death with anyone who hates the person they're standing. I don't understand that. I think that's a crazy person thing. And I mean, again, this is my own personal opinion. You can hold yourself in a pretty high regard, right? You can have a pretty high opinion of yourself. You can also have a very high opinion of your friends and family. They can be on that same level. They can even be a little higher, and that's totally normal. You could even be a bit of an asshole archetype, you know, and maybe your friends and family are a little lower. I think that's more normal than taking a person who doesn't know who you are, doesn't care about who you are, likely profits off of you, right? Your value to them is just profit, right? And you put them at a higher level than yourself. I think that's super strange. And you know, I've been a fanboy more than once in the past. I think as I've gotten older, that's changed. I don't really care, you know. I might really value someone high. I might look up to them a lot in terms of what they do. It's probably in line with what I do. It could be like music or animation or video editing or being a cool person. And I could see them as a bit of a hero to me, right? But I don't value them more than myself. I don't want to be that person. I don't go to bed and think about that person, you know? That's weird. I don't devote time out of my day to act like that person and to fight to the death over that person.
Twitter stans be like.
Is it not weird? I don't know. You know, all the time you're going to see like Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande stan accounts. Why? I'm sure it's mostly like kids, right? It's like a 9-year-old who just really likes this singer or rapper, whoever. And they don't know better than to fight for that, right? Like, because it's like, oh, music is my life, and this artist is my favorite artist. So it's like a personal attack to me when you're attacking them. It's stupid and childish, but that it leads me to believe that a child's doing it. If I ever saw one of these Twitter stan accounts and I find out it's like a 50-year-old man behind it, I think they should go to jail. I think they need to be on a list. I think they're not stable, and they could be prone to doing some sociopathic stuff. I think they're a bit of a prankster archetype. Oh, I'm a prankster archetype. Ooh. Beyond that, I also think there's a category of street performers, I guess I'd call it. Not necessarily on the street, but also on like TikTok and YouTube and all that, of people who are close enough in similarity to an actor or a celebrity or a musician, whoever, and they dress as them and act as them and try to essentially be them. People really enjoy this. I know it's a popular thing to see in Hollywood, like a Johnny Depp impersonator, right? Impersonation, that's what it is.
This tripped and fell, this isn't well, and I hit my elbow, but no.
Still fucking weird. That is strange. It's one thing to be like, I impersonate Johnny Depp, and that's my job. That's a bit odd. Good for you. You're probably a pretty handsome person. But again, it's really weird to just let that kind of consume your life. When you work a full-time job, more of the time than not, you're spending more time doing that job than spending time with your family and friends and spending time at home. The only thing you might do more than that job is sleep. Maybe. If it's a 8-hour a day, 5-day a week job, that's the case. Sometimes it's more. Sometimes you're not making a lot of money running around pretending you're Johnny Depp, and you're going to be doing it 24/7. Why would you let somebody else who has their own career and their own blah, 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 why would you let their life consume yours? It's just weird. I don't care if you look or act like that person. It's just weird. I also think cover bands, right? Bands that will dress up and act as close as they can to the band that they're doing. Also fucking weird. That's a strange thing. Why don't you make your own music and have your own identity? You're clearly talented enough. I understand that, you know, sometimes you're going to make more money off the get-go and find more success, more stable success, I guess, trying to play songs people know and do acts people know. But it's really weird when you start, again, letting somebody else's career and somebody else's identity consume you. That's really fucking weird. I remember in my first year in college, I was asked to be in a band, and I said, "Hell yeah! I want to rip the guitar. I want to shred the axe." You know, and I thought we were gonna write all original music, and it was gonna be a ton of fun, and blah blah blah. And they essentially wanted to be like a '90s, like 90s grunge and pop rock, butt rock band, and that's it. And I didn't care. I didn't want to be like a Red Hot Chili Pepper, Foo Fighters cover band. I wanted to make music, you know. It's always been something that's just weird to me. I don't know. I guess if you really 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 like a celebrity, that's okay. You can see them as a bit of an idol. You can see them as a bit of a hero. I think that's totally fine. But if you devote your free time and essentially your whole life to that person or that idol or that group, you are fucked up. You're essentially putting yourself into a cult, and you need help. You need help. I don't know. I'm going to do more of these rants, I think. Anytime something that bugs me pops in my head, I might just turn on my camera, you know. It's kind of a little scary out there, people yelling. Oh, it must be Halloween. I don't know how to wrap this up.